Hey guys, what's going on? It's TahmCram again. We're back with another episode of Rimworld. So we've come out of our mental break, and we are currently using the facilities. Please excuse my my congested sounding voice. I'm dealing with some allergies right now, and it is just the worst time of the year for that. So we are out of our mental break, and we are... Looks like we're gonna eat up this here survival meal. I'm gonna fast forward it here. And we are now washing with limestone buckets. So what we need to do is we need to sleep. And then what we're gonna do is sow that area for the rice. I'm actually thinking about dropping this Dead Man's Parka as well as the beanie hat. I know that it's going to keep us warm. I know that it's going to allow us to be outside a little bit longer. But we are just taking that mood debuff, and it needs to go away. There's much more that can get done, without having that kind of a mental break like we just did, than if we were to keep the Dead Man's Parka on. So I'm going to have him wear this jacket. I'm actually going to set him back over here, and we're going to drop the beanie. I'm actually going to set these to forbid. Alright. With that, we have constructing and growing and hauling, so we're going to set to growing as our priority. We're going to sow this area with more rice, hopefully, or... No, we're going to play with horseshoes. Horseshoes sounds like a better idea right now, I guess. I need to get our joy back up so that we can actually work and hopefully not have another mental break. We are eating without table. The reason I have yet to build without a table, real quick, a mercenary leader named Eerie Diver Riggs calls you from nearby. She's being chased by pirates from the Killers of Murder. Killers of Murder. It's kind of a double negative. Yeah, whatever. Incapable of carrying, artistic, and cooking, but she's a nimble brawler and a slowpoke. But again, we are not ready for people, so we're going to ignore the message. Diver screams in panic through the tiny speaker before you cut off the transmission. As we continue to play horseshoes like nothing is going on. So after we're done with that, we're going to go sow this area. And then what I'm going to end up doing is, instead of doing terrain rehabilitation, we're actually going to do pemmican. Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, pemmican wouldn't be so good because we need meat, and we do not have meat. So we're going to stick with terrain rehabilitation. So let's go ahead, and we're going to get some of those. Let's add a bill here as well to cook simple meals forever. And now I'm going to set him to cook. And we're going to set these packaged survival meals to forbid. So we should be set to cooking now. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook these simple meals. I'm going to build how many... We've got 19 granite blocks. Let's see about building a table here in the corner here. If we could build that table, that's going to help us out with our... it's going to help us with eating without table. It's going to get rid of that little debuff, and we are going to not be able to do that right away unless I build it out of metal, which building it out of metal is not too bad. It's something that we can definitely swing, so it's only 28 metal, that's fine. And then we're going to do let's do a steel stool, 15 metal. We're going to speed this up. So it looks like we've got our 5 survival meals. I'm going to set him to construct now. We're going to take off cooking. And yeah, we're going to construct this table and this stool so that we have a place to eat. And there we go. Now we've got that. I was thinking about possibly... oh, we got an eclipse. I was thinking about... expanding our little farm here. The only reason why I'm not gonna do it right away is just because we are consuming a survival package meal. I thought we forbid those, but I guess we didn't. Unless he had it, he might have it in his inventory. We're going to prioritize hauling these components so we can get them out from under, you know, we can get them out from being in the open and put them somewhere safe. So we're gonna collect the rest of that steel. One thing I would like to do is build a tailoring bench. The only thing is we don't have any kind of resources to, you know, craft like cloth or double strand or anything like that. We can't turn that into clothes because we don't have any raw resources for it. And I would grow it, but food is kind of our major priority right now. So as far as everything else goes, we don't really have much work to do. We're going to set to grow, and we're going to take off hauling, and we're going to set to research. We're going to finish up this terrain rehabilitation. I have a feeling that we're going to have to stop at another location here on the world map as soon as this generates. Okay, so it looks like the nearest area that we could go that is, you know, semi-habitable would definitely be to the northwest. We're gonna try to make it up into the what is that? Coldudoa. Sure, we'll go with that. Coldudoa Forest. The terrain here, they have a growing period of 10 out of 60 days. So the it looks like the summer, 1st of December and 11th of December, those are our growing days. So we have some visitors who have arrived at the colony. They do not want to enter the territory because of the following reasons. They have no guest beds. If we send them away, they'll stay in the area and come back later. So we're going to send them away. We have no guest beds ready for them, unfortunately. But the plan here is we're going to make up enough food and research as much of this terrain rehabilitation as possible so that we can grab everything that we can and we can leave this area. We're going to get out of here. On the way out, I'm thinking I may mine out the rest of this compacted machinery, try to strip mine as much as I can. How much metal do we have? It looks like we've got... I have a little chart up here, I don't know why I'm using it. 509. We have 509 steel, so we can bring that with us as well. We're not going to be able to carry too much. I would like to carry the solar generator as well as some of the furnaces in the bed with us, maybe even our toilet and wash bucket. But I just don't think we're going to be able to carry that much. These things are pretty heavy. I know the stool here, it just weighs 3 kilograms by itself. So I think we can carry up to 49 kilograms. These components here, they weigh 0.6 kilograms. So they're, you know, lightweight. We can carry them to the other region, and we can just always rebuild a new solar generator. We can't even uninstall this, so we'll just deconstruct it on our way out. Got some cargo pods that just flew in. Let's see what they dropped. Some lavish meals. Would you look at that? That's helpful. Something we needed. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Not assigned to hauling. Except at the haul, and we're going to haul that. After we get done hauling that, it may be time to go to sleep. I see that we've got 2 simple meals, and then those lavish meals are going to help us have something to eat while we wait for this rice to grow. Yep, I was right. It's time to go to sleep. We're going to take off hauling and stick with researching. We're going to finish researching. Our battery is draining. We are actually losing power, and I'm assuming it's because of this electric stove. So when night comes, I'm gonna have to... Oh, we got an exotic goods trader. They're coming in right now. The hope here is, and I know it's kind of cutthroat, but we need to hope that they die from hypothermia. They'll hopefully drop some stuff for us, and we can go from there. So here's a list of the things that they have in their inventory. They don't have any packaged survival meals, which would have been nice to have. They've got some weapons, some bionics, a Tesla coil. Let's see here. We've got 2,000 silver. We could definitely buy some things here. I don't think we're going to, though. We're going to hold off on buying stuff. And the reason being is we don't even know what we're going to be able to carry out of here. So I don't want to buy more things and then not be able to take those with us. I would just, sell them a bunch of stuff to get their money, but we don't have much to begin with. So we're going to just forget about that. They can just hang out, walk around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this locked to no visitors allowed so that when we're sleeping, we don't get a disturbed sleep. I'm going to set, oh, I already set flicked, so that's cool. So now we're waiting. We're just going to wait for this terrain rehabilitation to get researched. After that is researched, I may start looking into strip mining this stuff over here. I'm going to set these to mine right now. So vein miner. Looks like we've got quite a bit there. And then what do we got up here? I think this is silver. Nope, we have gold. Some gold right here. So we're going to mine this, bring it with us. And we're just going to look at all of the stuff. There's some silver. We're going to grab that, definitely. That's some free money right there. We don't want to leave that. Let's see here. Anything else down here? Got some more compacted machinery. We can make that work. Got more there. So we'll grab that on the way out. Let's see. More there. Grab that. And compacted steel. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's kind of all of the important resources that we can grab from this area. So we are going to wait. We're going to have to wait it out whenever terrain rehabilitation is done, which now it is. Check the research screen. We're not going to work on anything else because we can't really build anything else. So let's change our work from researching, and we're going to set it to mining. So we'll be mining while this is growing. But when it comes time to plant cut those things, we will go out and we'll start to. We got to set these to cancel. Let's cancel doing that. Hop 2 up here. We're going to mine this stuff out. We're starting to get a little bit of hypothermia here ourselves. We may have to retreat indoors because we need to seek shelter. Which that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to drop off these components. And after we drop them off, we're going to go inside and heat up. It looks like the guests are using my... Oh, no, this guy's dying. Please die. No. Nope, he's gonna make it. That's a bummer. Almost got some free stuff. If he would have went down, I would have definitely stripped him and seen if I could steal some stuff from him. As far as we got hard snow, so we're gonna be moving pretty damn slow through this area. The snow is going to block our movement quite a bit. Luckily, it doesn't freeze over this ice or anything, cause anybody to slip and fall. Possibly break a leg or something. Maybe they'll add that later on in the 1.0 release. So we're mining some gold now. 34 from one vein. That's really good. Actually, looks like 34 is going to drop from all of them, which is awesome. We're looking at 136 gold right there just in itself. He's now going to hit up this compacted machinery. We are freezing. We're shivering. We need to get inside ASAP. So let's go inside. Hopefully we can get there without freezing to death. Come on. And we're good. Alright. So, see, I don't want to do this. So here's what we're going to... Yep, we got to do it. Alright, so we're going to harvest half of this. Right? I know we're cutting our food supply kind of short here. But we are going to cut half of that. Actually, I guess we'll cut all of it so it's ready. We're going to take us off of mining. Let's get in there and cut these plates. Ooh, no. Alright, I guess we're going to have a bowel movement first. And then... Ah! The door was left open! No! Oh, jeez. Okay. Turn on hauling. Let's haul it. Well, that's unfortunate. We've got 19. We can build one basic meal. We're going to delete this. And what we are going to do is build a growing zone here. This growing zone is going to be set for rice. We're going to build a second growing zone next to it, and we're going to make that for... Oh, I can't do that. Well, that's just silly. Let's do that. We're going to set that for cotton. And then we're going to build another growing zone. Please don't screw me up here. Okay. And we're going to set this for rice. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get those rice. Get that rice going, and then we can get the cotton going. This is looking a little bad, though. We've got 4 meals. My plan is to hold on to these packaged survival meals as long as possible so that we can move as far as possible away from this area. We are starting to experience hypothermia, and we're getting raided. There's 3 of them. What kind of weapons do they have? We got a shank, and they've got a bayonet, and they've got a knife. Let's draft. We're gonna sit in our house for a second, try to get a little warm. Know that they're gonna come rushing up here soon. Wait for it. We'll put it in 1 times speed. Let them come up here. They're gonna move in. We're gonna move up. And we should start opening fire on them as soon as they get close enough. We luckily have run and guns, so I can try to outrun them while also shooting at them. We're getting shot at. They're fighting us. Oh, they're stabbing me. Oh, jeez. Wow. Death in 11 hours. So, we're crippled. We're just gonna speed this up. This may be the end of the series. This might be it. Let's see what happens. Oh! Alright, so it looks like we are back up. We were able to get into bed. Can we move? Can't even move. We're sleeping. So, I cannot walk. And they took all my medicine. Well, I think this is it, folks. I think we just died. We can't walk. We have no medicine. We've got 3 hours. 3 hours and 3.2 hours left. Well, we survived 21 days on Randy Random Extreme. Everyone is dead or gone. This story is over. Perhaps someone else will find a use for the ruins of this place. Okay, so hey guys, I'm back. So that first run was pretty awful. We were doing good at the beginning. We made it 21 days. So what I did is I went ahead and I started a new world with a different seed. This is Randy Random Extreme again. So I am determined that we are going to beat this on Randy Random Extreme. I know we're going to do this. So I'm going to randomly select my map again. Hopefully we don't get an ice sheet again, and I can, start to focus on things that I guess truly matter as far as researching, growing, building, and things. Gonna use the same exact character. Not gonna roll stats again. It would take a while unless you all would like to see that. If you want to see me roll new stats, I can do that for my character. So yeah, let's go ahead and give it a go. I'm gonna look that way, and yeah, let's pick a new spot. we got? Oh, I double-clicked on a... I double-clicked on a faction. Okay, gonna do it again. What do we got? Desert. Where's my cursor at? I'm over here. Hello. I see you. Alright. We're in the desert. Our terrain. We've got 20 out of 60 days for mining. We've got slate, granite, and marble. That's actually good. I like that. The granite is great for defenses, and then the marble I like using for aesthetics. Or, you know, I like it to look nice. With this game, aesthetic is like, I don't like things to look nice, so I don't want to use that incorrectly. Our disease frequency is 0.8 per year, so that's good. Small hills, so there's going to be a lot of mountains, I guess, or mounds that we can dig through. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and give this a go. So we went from the extreme cold, and now we are going to extreme hot. So let's see how that plays out. We're going to prepare carefully. Load a character. We're going to load me. Delete this. And we are going to... Wait. Check our equipment. Nope. Get rid of the female Labrador Retriever. We're going to start. Okay, ladies and gents. Looks like we're about to land. Again, same description as before. Didn't create a scenario this time. I keep forgetting to do that. It's not much different from the... you know, Rich Explorer scenario. I'm just changing the verbiage on it, making it sound different for the story. So we're going to hit OK. And here we go. Going to unforbid all of these items. Equip that charge rifle. We've got some gold. Alright, so it's going to get hot. It's going to get hot where we are at, so we are going to want shelter. The best place to do that is going to be inside of a mountain or inside of a hill. So I'm going to actually start digging as soon as we get in here. That is going to be okay. So we should be good there. We're just going to build a little hut right inside of there. I'm going to set this as a stockpile zone. I'm going to put a roof over that, and then I'm going to drop this stockpile zone here. Check here. Alright, everything's good. Make sure that, ooh, we're set for everything. Okay, we're going to take off warden, jailer, handle, negotiate, cook, hunt, fish, grow, mine, oh, keep on mine, plant cut, smith, tailor, art, craft, research, managing, study, and teach. We're going to set everything to haul urgently because we want to get this stuff under cover quickly. There's obviously no cover there right now, but we can build that cover as we go. Just want to scan the map, ensure that there's nothing left on the map that needs to be unforbid. I do have the unforbid tool actually, so I'm going to go ahead and click this. We are going to unforbid the map. No forbidden items found. Great. Okay, so with that, let's get to hauling. I have played a desert playthrough once. It was pretty fun. I did the same exact thing. I just kind of dug into the side of the mountain. It stayed cool inside, so I didn't have to worry about overheating or anything like that. And I actually built a full base inside of there. I would build it over here, but I like the way that this is set up. I do have like this little buffer room between my base and them. I kind of got the same thing over here as well, and I would have a little bit more building space. But to just get started, we're going to build inside of this. The goal here, seeing that we are not in the tundra anymore, and we have a little bit more of a likely chance to survive, seeing there's animals and trees and other resources that we can grab. We can hang out around here for a little bit, but the end goal is to eventually get into a forest region. I do enjoy building in those forest regions to get out of the desert, I had used launch pods, and I had 13 colonists. I used a launch pod to launch out 4 of them as kind of like explorers, and they started building a new colony on the mainland because the desert was actually on an island. So it was pretty cool. This is definitely interesting to start. I'm also quite a bit of a cheese, and I enjoy looking for maps that have growing periods all year. So it looks like we're going to start mining away at this wall. We're going to get that taken care of, but first it is time for sleep. We're going to mine this stuff out. So let's go ahead and grab our mining tool. We are going to push a little bit further into the cave. I'm actually going to set this to vein mine as well so that I know what my boundaries are. So I'm going to plan to not mine this stuff. I do not want to mine this stuff. Because the less resources I need to use in creating... Oh, we have a mad animal. I'm being attacked by a scarab. I'm going to set that. We're going to run. There we go. Is this going to be a wipe? It's going to be a wipe, isn't it? I already feel it. Randy's angry. He said, how come you didn't accept my gifts from the first campaign, huh? Not today. Not today, Randy. Alright, we're going to go back to mining. Make sure that we don't grab those things. Alright, so let's mine this out. Mine these out. Mine that whole thing out. Mine that out. And we just want to mine around. Let's mine around it all. We'll mine that. Okay. So we're mining into this little cavern area. We have a major break risk. What do we got? In pain. I got bit in my mouth. Ate without table, in darkness, grimy, uncomfortable, slept outside, slept on ground, feeling bad, in a little pain, a very ugly environment. We will attempt to get that fixed ASAP. Hopefully we don't break immediately. If we break, that's not good. We don't have time for a break right now. You hang in there. Just keep trooping along. You can do this. Come on, you got it. Come on, keep mining. Alright, we're going to create a bed. Create a temporary bed. So let's prioritize working on that. There we go. Okay. We got an escape pod. Cody. Cody is a space refugee, age 45. He's a collector. He's got a 7 in shooting, so he's got some passion for that. A 9 in growing, a 10 in crafting, and a 10 in intellectual. He's psychically deaf, a slowpoke, and a brawler. You know, I think we made the mistake of not taking more people. I think I was kind of in the right, though, about that, because we didn't want to share our food. But we're going to rescue him. Why not? We're going to do it. And I'm going to ensure that he, for his health... Well, I guess when we put him in the bed, it should give us the option. No longer incapable of walking. So let's ensure that he is not getting Glitter World medicine, which he is not. So we're going to go to bed. We do have Doctor set. We need to set ourselves to self-tend so that we can take care of ourselves. Cody is sleeping. Looks like we're tending to him now that we're awake. His gunshot's been tended to. It's a poor quality, but it's been tended to. We do not need any kind of tending. And are we going to be a nice guy? Yep, we're going to be a nice guy and feed him some simple food, or a survival package meal. Let's we're going to do a little cloud watching, gain our joy back. Once that goes up, we need to finish mining this out. And once we get this area mined out, we can start planning. What are we doing? Nope. Get in there. I need you to mine that stuff first. Yep, mine it up with your 20 mining skill. Along the outside of our little area here, we've got soil, so we can start building our farms on that. It looks like we've got, was that mud? Nope, that's still soil. It's all soil out there, so we can start. You know, building a little farm. I think that would be a good spot right there, because there's a lot of quite a bit. Oh, jeez, it's now any clips. I need to. Oh, I completely forgot to check that. Okay, cool. We are not gonna get affected by that. Excellent. Falling steel. No. Nope. No. Line that stuff up. We're gonna accept him. Alright, we got him. We got a new recruit. So we're gonna build another bed for Cody here. As you know, the series goes on and we collect more people, we start getting more colonists who join us. Go ahead and leave in the comments if you would like to be added to the Rimworld campaign, and I can rename these characters and name them after you guys, the audience. So yeah, leave your comments below if you'd like to join in with my adventure here in Rimworld. So we are going to finish mining this stuff out. It doesn't look like we need to go to sleep right now. We may have to go to sleep here soon. We're actually going to take this bed and get rid of it so Cody can lay in. Nope, he's going to watch the eclipse. He's got enough rest. So let's take Cody and we're going to take him off crafting, researching, studying, teaching. We're going to set him to grow and plant cut. And then what we're going to do is we are going to build a little zone area. Actually, let's do floors. Tilled soil. We're gonna make 3x12 little farms. The growing period is very weak out here as well, so we are going to have to build a greenhouse so that we can sustain life. What is his mining skill? He's got a 5 in mining. I can deal with that right now. We can do that. Let's go ahead and put him on mining. What's his constructing? Does he have a good construction? No, 3. All right, we'll leave that alone. I think we have a 3-2 though. Nope, we got a 6. 6 is pretty good. I think this is going to count as a barracks or sleeping outside. Yep, slept outside. So we're going to have to build some little houses in here. We defecated, so we're gonna build. Watch the eclipse. Yeah, let's get that stuff built. All right, so the Cody thinks we should give our faction a name. What should our faction be called? So I think that our faction is going to be called what should we call our faction? Let's call it the Cram Community. That sounds good. And our town name, let's just leave it. We're gonna leave it. Flowerville. We are part of the faction Cram Community, living in Flowerville. He's fine. He can get up. He can do it himself. He can do it himself. He's a big boy. All right. well, looks like we are building up this tilled soil. I'm actually going to take this time to end the episode here. So again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and comment below on what you liked and what you hated. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out the door. And as always, have fun, keep it real, and I'll see you next time. See you later. 5 in intellectual. Unfortunately, not good enough for this colony. We need at least 1 stat with some double digits. Which, we got 3 here, so Cody, good job. Good job for being seasoned. And 1. We got 1 wall before I said, screw it, it is nighttime, I'm going to bed. It is sleepy time for Tam. Yeah, night-night. Night-night, you little shit.